Hello everyone, welcome back to cosolix. I'm your host cosolix, and today we're talking about how to get better at Brawlhalla instantly, quickly, as fast as possible, whatever it takes. We're going to be talking about the easiest ways to improve Brawlhalla here. If you want to improve more, by the way, subscribe to cosolix. We have tons of videos, a library of content to help you improve at Brawlhalla. Also, if you want some personal coaching from me, check out cosolix.com. Link to that is down below. Let's get right into this. So the first thing that you're going to have to do if you want to get better at Brawlhalla, you don't have to do this, but if you want to get better quickly, pick a main. Either a single legend or a single weapon. It could be any legend, it could be any weapon, whatever you enjoy playing the most. Don't even think about winning or losing, although winning a lot is fun, so maybe you're going to want to play Axe or Lance if you want something simple like that. But if you want to hit some more combos, maybe you're going to want Boots, Gauntlets, or Scythe. Whatever you have fun playing, pick a main, because it's really difficult to get good at everything. Every weapon has specific movement and positioning that will make it that's different than others. Maybe on Lance I want to be more horizontal, maybe on guitars I want to be more stacked. So picking a main is the best way, because then you can isolate. You can focus on one thing at a time that's going to help you improve as quickly as possible, and then you can work on your other legends or other weapons. So for me, when I first got good at Brawlhalla, I actually picked Hammer. I went from Scarlet to Core and then back to Scarlet, and then I started liking Lance once I hit Platinum, and then Lance took me to where I am today. And you might be thinking, hey Cos, you're carried by Lance. Well, if you're the best at something ever, then you're not carried. You can say that about anything in life. So please listen to me when I say this. Pick a main. Even Boomy played like Diana and Blasters. Guys like Stingray focus on Spear. Although he did start off being pretty well-rounded, he took a while to get to the top. He was playing for years, same with a lot of others. So pick a main, guys. Let's get into number 2. So once you pick a main, and let's say the main is Scarlet, I want you guys to either search up other videos on cosolix, or you can look up on YouTube. Learn every single true combo on your weapon, okay? Or legends. Sometimes the legends have specific true combos like Rax and whatnot, but make sure you can input every single essential true combo 10 times in a row true. So on Hammer, I got Lance side, or not on Hammer. On Lance, I got side light Nair, or on Hammer, you got down light Sair. Make sure you learn them, hit them all, and understand them all, because these combos are essential to improving. Basically, if you can do more damage, then you're gonna improve faster. So these combos allow you to double the damage. Instead of doing one side light, maybe you do down light then side light, and you get double the damage. Not exactly double, but you get what I mean. And every weapon is true combos, even Scythe. So learn your true combos. We have a video if you want to look back. It's every essential true combo in Brawlhalla. Go check that video out, scroll through it, find your weapons, find whatever, and then learn the combos. If you want a specific legend combo guide, maybe we'll do those in the future. You can look them up yourself as well. But there aren't that many legend true combos. Just kind of depends. Like maybe Hammer, there's gonna be more than on Lance, but yeah. Learn the true combos. Now the next thing I want you guys to think about is I want you to learn and really focus on the fundamentals of Brawlhalla. How do you win? Okay, so if you hit your opponent more than they hit you, you're gonna win every time. As long as you don't get gimped, but that's kind of like killing yourself kind of thing. Thanks, YouTube demonetized. So if all you have to do is hit your opponent more than they hit you, how do you hit them more than they hit you? Well, okay. Well, if you don't want them to hit you, you got to avoid their attacks. And then when their attacks are avoided, they're in stun frames or in recovery frames or stuck. So then you hit them. Okay, so that's just learning how to punish. So let's think of the essentials of Brawlhalla. And there's plenty of guides on, like I've got an advanced gameplay guide that goes into those essentials more in depth. There's a beginner's gameplay guide as well you can go watch. But think of the fundamental basics to Brawlhalla that you need to get good at. And let me tell you right now, first you need to avoid your opponent's attack, like get them attacking. You can get them attacking through movement, through baits, and we have other videos on that. Then once they miss, you punish them. And then when you punish them, you hit them with a combo. You hit them with a true combo. If they don't have a dodge, maybe you string them, whatnot. If you don't know exactly what I'm talking about right here, try and really focus on the essentials to Brawlhalla. Do whatever it takes to win. Okay, you can even see right here, I'll show you a little bit of the essentials just on this first stock for those who don't really understand what I'm talking about. But sure, you can hit your opponent straight up, right, too. But it's getting them to miss. I used some movement, they missed. Oh, look at that. Got them to miss here. I do a little bit of movement, avoided their attack, deciding if I can punish. I thought I could with an air, whatever. And then that's me getting them to miss. I go for an end light. They go for a bad punish. They missed. I avoided their attack, and I got a punish. Now, do I have a true combo? Nope. So I go for an air because momentum, I got punished. So it's just kind of understanding these basics. Oh, we're in neutral. Let's get them to miss. Well, okay, they got too close to me here. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to attack them upright because they're running at me. When they get too close, you can attack upright. But even there, I put a bit of pressure. They do a Sair. I dodge it, and then I go for a punish myself. Even though I missed the punish, that's the basics. And it's the same with Sidra. Sidra, you know, got me to miss, then punished it. So focusing on getting your opponent to miss and then hitting them when they're stuck, that is a really essential thing that if you're in silver, gold, early plat, really focus on and do that well. Master the basics. So as you try and master the basics, obviously mid-game, between the games, practice your movement options. So let me show you a little bit what I like to do. There's a lot of movement dances you can do. Basically, how I like to describe to it when I'm coaching people. Imagine playing a sport, and like, let's say soccer, for instance. Is it easier to win at soccer if you're walking or if you're running? Well, if you're running, you get point A to point B quicker, and that enables a lot of plays you can do to capitalize. It's the exact same reason, or the exact same fundamental reasoning in Brawlhalla. So you could be walking and doing some bad movement, but if you get really good at movement, I'm trash there. There we go. If you get really good at movement, this is running when this is walking. You get what I mean here? So between stocks, I want you guys to practice these movement options. We're basically, it's like teaching a toddler how to walk and then how to run. We want to get you crawling, you know, we want to get you practicing, and then doing these between stocks so it's not in the middle of matches is essential. You don't want to be doing stupid movement and making mistakes mid-match. You want to focus on winning. But between the stocks, when you have free time, there's a lot of dances you can do. So this is a simple dash, jump, fast fall dance. If you don't know how to fast fall, you can do this. You can dash dance. You can jump fast fall like this. Try and do it as fast as possible. You can do it a lot quicker. So this is something I've been doing recently. And this is just a dash, jump, dash land. Or landing dash backwards. And you can see I'm kind of screwing it up, so I'm trying to practice it. It's a good way to bait people out. And here's another one I've been doing. I've been trying to do that in succession. So that's 2 in a row, and then I'll go to 3. And just doing these between stocks. There, I did almost 3. You're going to get better and better slowly. And I'm slowly learning how to run faster and faster. It's the same thing in sports as it is in Brawlhalla. So guys, practice how to crawl, practice how to run, whatever you want to call it. Do it between stocks. There's tons of movement guides on Neutralix, so go check out our movement guides. Go to channel, search movement, and you're going to find a lot of options there, and I talk about all of them. There's a lot of secret ones too I don't go over, like dash cancels. Or not dash cancels, dodge cancels or something. Dodge, I don't know what to call this thing. It's really weird. You like hover for a second on the landing, you dodge, you hold up, see I'm like, you hover. It's really weird. There's a lot of little things you can learn. So check out Neutralix, guys, this channel. It's for helping you improve. Now, the next thing to go over. You don't need to play Brawlhalla a lot. A lot of people are like, oh, you need to play 5 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 20 hours a day. No. Play Brawlhalla consistently, not a lot. You don't need to play even more than 30 minutes a day. And that sounds crazy. But Brawlhalla matches are insanely quick. 30 minutes? That's like 6 matches. That's easy. 6 whole matches a day is by far enough. And that's 30 minutes a day isn't even a lot. Maybe one day you do 1 hour, don't play the next day, do another hour. That's 30 minutes a day, right? So play consistently. Don't focus on the quantity. Getting 1,000 hours compared to 500, if they're both within 600 months and they're both playing every other day at the minimum, they're going to improve at the same rate, in my opinion. A lot of people will disagree, but I think it's the quality of playing rather than the quantity. So I want you guys to play Brawlhalla consistently, not a ton. Maybe play a couple ranked games a day, do some warm-up before, really focus on doing whatever it takes to win, and then end it like that. That way you're also not going to get too mad at the game. You're not going to be playing when you're like tilted and frustrated. Maybe play with your buddies here and there, then play ranked outside of that. You don't need to be playing a million ranked games to get good. I have half the hours of Boomy and Sandstorm, and I compete. Obviously, I'm not Boomy and Sandstorm. Actually, Sandstorm is like half the hours of me. I'm not going to lie. That dude is crazy. But I got like half of them of Boomy, and Boomy's got less than probably some others. I don't know. The point I'm making is that just focus on the quality of when you're playing, and you don't need to play a lot. Just play consistently. Consistency is key. So once you do these things, you're probably going to be able to hit plat or diamond. Once you hit those ranks and you want to take your game to the next level, you want an even faster way of improving, enter tournaments. So check this out. I think this works on console. You might have to check yourself. If you click on this little panel at the bottom right, I know it's super hidden, super weird. Boom! Tournament menu. We got the league trolley tourney for 3 grand. Boom, boom. Then you have official tournaments. Summers is done. Here's autumn champs. There's tons of community tournaments. There's more coming up as well. These are just the ones in August. There's a Toronto Brawlhalla LAN as well. The thing is, enter tournaments. Even if you know you're going to lose, you can kind of... It creates an environment where you're giving it your all. Doing whatever it takes to win is key. And doing that consistently, once a week, you enter these tournaments once every 2 weeks, it's the best way to improve. You can visibly see the difference of why you're losing every single time you lose. And when you're giving it your all, you know what your skill level is. So guys, enter tournaments. Once you hit plat or diamond, if you're gold, I don't really recommend them because you might not even win a single set. There's a lot of gold players who enter these tournaments. But once you hit plat, diamond, you're going to be able to win a couple sets. And then you can kind of learn when you do lose, why do you lose? And you can isolate those reasons so that you could do better next time, set some high scores. It also helps you play the game consistently. It's something to look forward to. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing this tournament. Oh, I want to get my new highest placement in this next tournament. And that helps with consistency. It's a bit hard when you're just doing the same thing every single day. This changes that. And once you're entering tournaments and doing everything else I've said, watch more Nutrix videos. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more ways to improve up Brawlhalla. Again, this channel is dedicated to be helping you guys improve. I want to help you guys as much as possible. So subscribe for more. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know down below if it helped. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.